Welcome to Lesson 4. I'm Carolyn Harmon, your Proctor Gallagher consultant and the facilitator for this training. By the way, this training is a Proctor Gallagher product from the Proctor Gallagher Institute, of which Bob Proctor and Sandra Gallagher are the co-founders. So let's begin with this lesson. Lesson 4, the secret genie. So today I'm just going to start off by saying this one thing. Whatever you do while I'm speaking, do not think about the elephant. I mean, absolutely do not think about the elephant. I bet you thought about the elephant. As a matter of fact, I know you thought about the elephant. You know why? Because this is just a consequence of being human. We think in pictures. So no matter if I say think about the elephant or don't think about the elephant, you had some picture in your mind about the elephant, because it doesn't matter if you want that image or you don't want that image will come because it is suggested to you. And that is part of the process of our thinking. And right there, that is part of our problem when we think about the mind. Because sometimes you say mind and people get an image of the brain, but then you kind of know that that's really not where the mind is. Well, it is, because your mind is in every part of you, every cell in your body. It's in your kidney, in your brain, and on your skin, eyelash, your fingernail. So if you can't get an image of your mind, if you can't get a picture in your head about the mind, then how do you deal with it? Well, this is the task of this video, to show you just how to deal with it. So hold on, I'll be right back. So I am so very excited to introduce to you a concept character invented by Dr. Thomas Fleet. He was a chiropractor back in the 1930s who just felt like he wasn't getting the results he wanted for his patients. Not only him, but none of his other colleagues as well. He said that they were treating symptoms and not getting to the cause of the problems, and felt that his patients needed not only attention paid to their body, but to their mind and their spirit. So he created this very stick figure that I'm showing you. You see, what he understood was that we can use our 5 senses, sight, sound, touch, and taste, and smell, to create pictures in our minds, to create an orderly way of processing our thoughts. Now, when we don't have that picture, there is no order. It's chaos and confusion. And that discomfort causes us to move away from the thought. So because we have no picture of the mind, which controls our behavior, it is very difficult to change our behavior. Now, looking at this stick figure, I'm sure it seems very simple. But for many people, including Bob Proctor and Sandra Gallagher, and millions of people around the world, it has made magnificent transformations, changes in their lives in very little time. Once you grasp the concept, you will see just how powerful it really is. So just imagine yourself as a stick person. For sure, once you can imagine yourself and also see others in this image, you will understand just how we are all controlled by our paradigms. You know, those habits, our belief systems. So the key points I want you to take away from the video that we're about to see is, if you objectively view another person's behavior, you will understand what's going on in their mind. And the other key point is that vibration is a natural law of the universe. You see, everything in the universe vibrates. When particles vibrate at a certain frequency, they appear solid. But all matter vibrates. It's all in the universe. So please enjoy the video, and what other key points you might have, we can discuss afterwards. Okay, so here is the stick person. And just imagine yourself as being this, existing in three different forms: the mind, which is divided into two parts, the conscious and the subconscious mind. Now, the conscious mind is the thinking part, and the subconscious mind has the emotion, right? Now, as you can see, the two parts of the mind come together to become so much more larger than the body, and that is because that is the part of you that is so much more than you can ever see. Now, all of these, they come together to represent one human being. Now, imagine that energy from our outside environment comes into our conscious mind through use of our five senses: sight, sound, touch, smell, and taste. Now, we combine those with any combination of our 6 intellectual faculties, and you remember what they are, like perception, will, imagination, intuition, memory, and reason, right? We impress this energy into the subconscious mind, which has the emotions, the feelings, and it expresses the actions that the body makes. The mind is just so mysterious because it can never be seen. Or can it? Maybe we're always seeing it, but we just don't know it. You see, the mind is expressed through the activity of our body. The mind does not have a location because it is not a thing. It is an activity. It is like thinking. And I guess that right then, when I said thinking, you might have gotten an image in your mind like this. Or maybe even something more like this. You know, this is how you can see an expression, a thought coming into making the body behave in such a manner. So, depending on what faculty you combine that with, you might even see something like this. Yep. She has an aura. Now, feelings or emotions vibrate at different frequencies. It is the emotion that carries your vibration to that outcome that you are seeking. Now, if you are at a vibration of resistance and lack, and you continue to maintain that state of emotion, then your results will be at resistance and lack. Now, if you are at a state of resistance and lack, or you change your emotion to that of allowance and creation, and have used one of the faculties, maybe imagination, add that to an emotion in the higher range of allowance and creation, and your outcome will be in the range of allowance and creation. So you are in control of your thoughts and your emotions. So no matter what you choose, it's all up to you. I thank you for your participation in this program, and I'll see you for the next lesson, Lesson 5.